Blob. Terror has no shape.
Hey guys, SlasherPepper and welcome to another video. And today I have some sad news. This is another Dr. Pepper Diner video, so that's good news. Always start with the good news. But you can't drink Dr. Pepper anymore for a little while because I drank too much Dr. Pepper and it ruined. Well, it is ruining my teeth, but it's not too late. That's what the dentist said. So I'm gonna take the dentist's advice and now drink Dr. Pepper for a little while. The day has finally come. You guys can now call this the Water Diner. You guys can call me Slasher Water now. I'm still Slasher Pepper, but for a little while, I'm gonna have to drink water. Dr. Pepper's better.
You're watching my good fiend, Roger Walker, on SlasherPepper. Enjoy.
There, I'm going to be reviewing the 1988 Blob film this movie has made. Numerous appearances in my channel. For example, I did a Dr. Pepper drinking game to this with David Bergantino, so a watery cheers to that. Yeah, let's start the review by reading a synopsis from IMDb. A deadly entity from space crashes near a small town and starts to consume anyone in its path. Panic ensues as shadow government scientists try to contain the horrific creature. So yeah, there you have it. That's the plot to The Blob. And I love this film. I remember seeing this the first time around 2 years ago, maybe probably three. And I was kind of getting into horror. This was when movies could still scare me just a little bit because I was kind of getting into it. Now movies can't scare me at all anymore. But then I watched The Blob and I remember hitting the shower later and actually being like, oh crap, is the blood gonna come out? You know? So yeah, I always remember that. These kills were horrific when I watched them then because I wasn't used to gore at all. And then I saw this gore and it's like the most hardcore shit out there in terms of 80s gore. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite creature feature film of all time. I mean, I guess you could call this a creature feature, right? You know, when you say creature feature, you kind of think about King Kong or stuff like that. But The Blob is a creature, so I guess it's a creature feature. The movie was, of course, directed by Chuck Russell, who also did A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, which is a lot of people's favorite Nightmare on Elm Street film. Now, the characters are great. I love the ambience and the mood and atmosphere in this film. Like, this is the perfect summertime horror movie. You got this small village. Everyone knows each other. Everyone is just having fun. Everyone is nice to each other for the most part. And I love that. It's not like in the first 5 minutes of the film, you know, everyone is already depressed as fuck. No, the characters are having fun. And then they're being killed. And that's just the perfect way to go with a horror film. The characters have fun. Then they get killed. You know? I mean, then they can get depressed and all, but, you know, don't make them depressed in the first 5 minutes because, you know, it's really hard to enjoy watching depressed people. So that's why I love 80s horror. That's why 80s horror is my favorite, because everyone is having fun, you know. Like, another example of this type of film is Return of the Living Dead, which is a punk horror film. And punk horror does this an awful lot of times. The kids are just partying hard, and then they're being killed. Night of the Demons 2, also with Linnea Quigley. You know, they're partying hard and then they're being killed, you know. And The Blob does that as well. Everyone is just having fun. It's just this night where the kids are going to the movie. His sister is going on a date. Parents are staying home, you know. So it's that kind of thing, you know. And then, of course, Brian Flagg is just chilling on his motorcycle in the forest. Perfect plans for a Saturday night. And I love the fact that Paul says, hey, you got some explaining to do. And he basically, like, insists that he stays at the hospital with the old man. And Brian Flagg is like, if you need me, you know where to find me. And he just walks away. But it's like, we know where to find you. You're chilling in the forest all the time. How are we supposed to find you? That's probably a huge fucking forest. And how are we supposed to find you? Jesus. So yeah, that always cracks me up. That makes no sense at all. And did you guys know that Bill Moseley is in this film? That's right, Bill Moseley is in this film. This was, of course, after he did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and I only found out about this just a couple of weeks ago. But Bill Moseley actually plays a soldier #2 in Sewer. So that's some fun trivia for you there. This is the perfect summertime Saturday night type movie. It's in my top 5 movies of all time, and I find myself rewatching this one all the time. And if you haven't seen it yet, check it the fuck out. I will give this movie 10 out of 10 Dr. Peppers. Or should I say 10 out of 10 water bottles now? Well, okay, let's for once just do 10 out of 10 water bottles. 10 out of 10 water bottles. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be enjoying my Jason goblet filled with water now. I will see you guys next time. See ya.
You're pissing me off, Roger.
It's gonna be wild tonight.